Let me just do this. There we go. All right, guys. I'm gonna give you guys some time to get in there.
Flashlight right away.
Yeah, flashlight just went on. I don't know why this is. Probably because. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and run Seer.
All right. Snooker table?
Snooker. Yeah, that's a game people used to play back in the day. All right, guys, so we are live and we're filming for the channel. We are at Hotel Apache and we are in Benny Binion's old office, room 400.
The only room on the 4th floor.
Yes. It is supposed to be, it said peace. It's supposed to be the most haunted room, and I just got a picture of these ghosts. That was weird. It's supposed to be the most haunted room in the place. That's what I said.
No, not that. The
Oh.
TV just said you.
Oh. Yeah, so we got a new piece of equipment, guys. This little TV, it's basically a Spirit Box TV. So when words come up, they show up on the screen, and I have a camera focused on it. So that way we can embed those in the video. For those of you guys watching on YouTube live, this is the TV that I'm talking about. It is a Spirit Box TV. And we've got a bunch of equipment set out. Let's see, we got some people. Hi. So we got Felipe, hi. Ryder, hi. Tekla, hi. How you guys doing tonight? Desiree, hey, how are you doing today? We're doing well. We are investigating Benny Binion's old office at Hotel Apache in Las Vegas. We've got a bunch of equipment out. We've already been getting a little bit of activity. We've had some flashlight activity, some K2 activity.
We had the tripwire hit.
Yeah, the tripwire has hit. This just said get out.
That was quick.
Yeah.
We just started.
Well, we're not going to get out. We are here. Oh, flashlight just popped on so you guys can see. It said get out, and then the flashlight came on. So we're going to start out. We're just getting started, so we're going to start out by introducing ourselves. My name is John.
And I'm Troy.
And we are here to document your presence and communicate with you. So we welcome any spirits here at Hotel Apache to join us in room 400. And you can interact with any of these devices. None of these devices are going to hurt you. They will simply tell us where you are. Hi, Lori. It's nice to meet you. How are you? So we're going to conduct some of this live, but we are also recording for our channel. So the K2 hit, okay. So are there any spirits here with us right now? Yeah, Lori, we investigate a lot of different places. Garrett, how you doing? What are you curious about? What did it say?
Fish.
Fish? Okay. Is it me or does it look like our static camera over there is crooked?
No, it definitely looks crooked. At least the screen looks crooked. I have regrets.
I have regrets. Oh, okay. Garrett said he's curious about the channel in general. He's always loved the paranormal. Yeah, Garrett, we investigate a lot of different locations. We don't claim to be professionals. We're average guys that go out and search for paranormal activity. Brazen Bull. Now that's interesting because Benny Binion was a cowboy.
Right.
Carlos, how you doing? So just so you guys know, this in front of me is a new device we got. It's called, there, it just said fact when I just said Benny Binion was a cowboy.
Hey.
That is a Spirit Box TV. So if you're familiar with a Spirit Box, words come through the white noise in the radio. This presents words through the white noise on a television.
You know that picture doesn't look all too dissimilar to this hotel room.
Yeah, it said patience. Are you asking us to be patient with you? Jealousy. Well, what are you jealous of?
I couldn't quite make out that one. Home?
Yeah. Let's see. He said that we were finishing up the explanation. Oh, well, Garrett, we are at Hotel Apache in Las Vegas, and we are investigating Benny Binion's old office. Flashlight just came on. We're investigating Benny Binion's old office. We have a lot of devices out. We've got the flashlight, we've got some K2 EMF detectors, we've got some REM pods out, we've got the Devil's Toy box sitting right there. We've got a couple tripwires out, we've got a music box out, we've got the Spirit Box TV running. So there's a lot of devices out. What we're doing is trying to capture evidence of any spirits that are in this room. We've been told that this is the most haunted room on the entire property, so we're gonna see what we catch. And like I was saying, we're just average guys that come out and look for paranormal activity. Yeah, Binion's Casino. It's his hotel and casino. And actually, they took us for a courtesy ride in Benny Binion's 1962 Cadillac limousine before we got started. So that was kind of interesting, too. No, Carlos, we don't summon. We're simply here to try to communicate and document the presence of any spirits that are here. But we're not going to be doing any summoning or any of that kind of stuff. What did it say?
You're safe here?
You are safe here. Okay. So any spirits that are here with us, you are more than welcome to interact with any of our devices. It just said me. You're also more than welcome to interact with us.
Dead bell.
Dead bell just went off. You're just not allowed to harm us. You can touch us, you just cannot harm us.
We got both K2s hitting just now.
Yeah, K2s are hitting, and we just had the dead bell. So we are starting to get some activity. Can you go near any of these red lights that you see around the room and touch them? If you do that, the lights will change colors and they will make a noise. Yeah, we don't do any summoning at all. We don't do Ouija boards. We don't do any of that. Yeah, that's a weird picture. Oh, flashlight just came on again.
What was that?
What was what?
I thought I heard something like...
You heard a tap on the wall?
Yeah, or like some kind of rustling.
Okay. Can you turn that flashlight off for us, please? Go ahead. Thank you. Benny Binion, are you here? We know this is your old office. You spent a lot of time in here. We also heard that there was a lot of...
Dude.
What did it say?
Provoke us?
Yeah, we're not trying to provoke you. We're just trying to communicate with you. It said I knocked. You just said you heard a knock over
Yeah,
there.
like right here.
And it just said, I knocked. Okay. So, yeah, we're just starting out with this investigation, guys, and it seems like it's going to be a pretty good one.
Oh, I wish I could come up with that said.
And we are filming for the channel, so these episodes will go up on our channel once they're edited and we finish the production on them. But we figured we would go live for a little while and bring you guys into the investigation with us, at least for a little bit. So if you guys have any questions you want us to ask while we're here and we're live, you can put them in the comments and we'll get to them if we see them. What did it say?
Nurse.
Nurse. Once again, Benny Binion, are you here with us? And the flashlight just came on when I said that. Thank you. Can you turn that light off, please? She likes you. Okay. Benny Binion, if that's you, can you confirm by turning the light off, please? Carlos, we're not sure, and he just turned the light off.
I move things.
We're not sure as we're just starting out, but supposedly this is the most haunted room on the property. Well, basically, we're using these devices, which are basically word banks that they can speak through. They can manipulate and choose words. And we're each wearing one of these. And then we also have the Spirit Box TV, which has words that'll show up on the screen, similar to a Spirit Box. However, instead of getting a response through the white noise on a radio, this is posting words through the white noise on a television. And we have a camera running directly on that, so be wary of him. Are you telling us to be wary of Benny Binion? We've heard that he could be a violent individual. But we also heard that a lot of his... Oh, flashlight just came on when I said that. But we also heard that a lot of his violence, he didn't do himself. His security team did it for him, so he didn't even handle his own dirty work. It said go deeper.
What was that like?
Did you guys have any questions in chat that you'd like us to ask? Yeah, exactly, Garrett. He used the henchman, which was his security here at the casino. It says we're gathering. So we invited them to this room, and it now says we're gathering. So maybe the activity will pick up for us. If you're gathering, please feel free to go into close to any of those red lights and touch those antennas. That'll let us know where you are. How many are here with us right now? We have a music box there in the middle of the floor. If you walk in front of it, it'll play music. Benny Binion, if you're here, did you spend a lot of time in this room?
What the heck?
Yeah, that's a crazy picture.
And dude, the light.
And the light. I just asked.
That was 3 times in a row, though.
Yeah, I just asked if he spent a lot of time in here, and the flashlight came on again. So Benny Binion, we know that the count room is right next door, and we know that people don't go in there because of all the activity in that room. Are you still trying to protect the money in the count room? And it just came on and said yes. No, no, no. We have a flashlight over here on the bed, and it's responding to my questions when I ask questions. And then there's the bell. The dead bell just went off.
What did your spirit talker say?
Help me. What do you need help with? How can we help you? Tell us how we can help you. Whoa. Did you hear that? That came from the bathroom area.
Yeah.
Which right behind the bathroom is right behind the bathroom is where the old count room is.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Well, we're hearing you if that's you. But can you come in here and touch any of our devices?
S.
The shadows are me. So we also have right over there on that tripod is what's known as an EMF camera. It's basically a trail camera that's connected to an EMF box. And anytime there's a big EMF spike, it'll take 3 still photos and a 12-second video. The hope is that it'll capture whatever spiked the EMF. So, okay, thank you. Can you turn that light off, please? Rajesh Matthews said hi. How are you doing tonight? Okay, we
Let's be friends.
okay. Well, we see that you like the flashlight, but we'd really like you to touch some of these other devices. We say the K2 meter's going off over there.
Yeah. The one on the bed.
I'm trying to get you guys the best view I can. We have a lot of equipment out, so I can't cover everything at once. Woody, I don't know. Some of us just choose not to provoke. Like with us, you know, we're not professionals. We're not demonologists or anything like that. So we're not trying to provoke or deal with anything demonic. Simply because, you know, if something did happen and an attachment happened or something like that, we're not looking for that. We're simply trying to communicate with human spirits that are still lingering. That's my answer. I don't know about anybody else. Like I said, we're just regular guys looking to prove paranormal activity. So, thank you. Can you turn that light off, please? Well, they found the flashlight, and they're liking the flashlight. Hi, Shell. Shell is in here. Say hi. Shell, how are you? Oh,
Is that the shadow detector?
that's the shadow detector going off in the bathroom, dude. And it said the shadows are me.
And we heard that knock from over there, remember?
Yeah. That is the shadow detector. And it's going crazy, dude. They blamed me. What did they blame you for? Guys, we're getting a hit on the shadow detector in the bathroom. Well, we're already getting activity. We're just starting. So we are at Hotel Apache. We're doing the Benny Binion's old office, which is supposed to be the most haunted room on the property. And we had one of our
Flashlight.
word banks just said the shadow is me, and now our shadow detector in the bathroom is going absolutely crazy. That's wild, dude. Okay. Dude, it's not stopping.
I know.
And it's been in there quiet this whole time. I'm starting to think we should put the laser grid on facing into the bathroom.
That's not a bad idea.
It's over here.
Let me set up my camera.
Yeah, because I'm trying to conduct the live too. That is so crazy.
Gotta watch the TV.
Yeah. So guys, we're gonna set up our laser grid facing into the bathroom. Because that
Dude.
Oh, the tripwire just hit, dude.
Did it?
Yes.
Like was it EMF?
Yes. Shall you? Oh! The devil's toy box just shut.
Looks like that was a humidity change. Yellow. Look at, you got a picture of a bird. Watch out for the.
Excuse me. Don't worry, just put that back in the case.
Dining room.
You can just turn.
Just treat it like one of my guitars.
Yeah.
I got missing buttons.
Okay. Reset the devil's toy box on the way over there too.
Yep.
So yeah, we're starting to get a lot of activity, guys.
You want me to just leave the shadow detector on or reset it?
You can reset it. Let's put the laser grid right outside the door, shining into the bathroom.
Okay. Probably on the side where the proximity detector is, right?
No, just like to the right is fine. The right of the
Past the tripod?
yeah. And we may need to put it on.
Oh, look.
Dude, it stopped.
I know.
Actually, set it on top of the toilet seat. And then reset it so it'll recalibrate.
What the?
Whoa, there goes the bell again.
Yeah, I'm gonna back off now.
Okay. All right, yeah, just leave it like that. So, guys, the shadow detector now has stopped.
That's good.
And so we set up the laser grid shining into the bathroom. So we'll see if we get anything in there.
Deception.
Okay. Was that you in the bathroom setting off the shadow detector? Water. Shell said the bell covered your what the. Mine just said let's be friends.
That's our new censorship. Mine said that earlier, right? When
Yeah.
we started.
Well, we are friendly. We come in peace. We're not here to disrespect you in any way. We just want to show evidence that you are here. So feel free to interact with more of our devices. You've already been interacting with some of them. Flashlight just came on again. Oh, the box just triggered again, dude.
Yep.
All right, let's reset. Flashlight came on and then the box triggered. So just so you guys know, that's the Devil's Toy Box. It has multiple sensors in it that read temperature change, humidity, air pressure, EMF, vibration. And if any of those sensors are tripped, the box will slam shut.
Here?
And it said here.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we know you're here because We see you interacting with these devices. And Shell, this is a new device we have. It's a Spirit Box TV. And what it does is, like on a regular Spirit Box, how you get words coming through the white noise of the radio, this uses the white noise to put words up on the screen. So it's new. We just got it in today. We did a whole unboxing live. So we're running it to see what we get on it. And I have a camera right here that is shooting the TV. It says I'll affect everything.
Mine just said you are not safe.
Oh my God. Well, we're not here to cause any problems or have any problems. We're simply here to document your presence. So feel free to affect any of these devices.
What was that?
What?
I just heard like the rustling again down here, dude.
Really?
Yes.
I just got a picture of 2 roses, dude.
I don't know, man.
Yeah. Dude, I'm getting the chills.
Did you just hear that knock?
No.
It sounded like it came from back there.
K2's hitting over here. All right, this is starting to pick up.
Business is picking up.
Yes. Flashlight just came on. Mine said boat. I don't know what that's relevant.
Have we ever had the shadow detector?
No. No, and that's why that was crazy. Well, they, like I said, they did say that this is the most active room on the property. The employees here. There are a lot of employees here that do not enter this room. So, yeah, this room is supposed to be pretty wild.
Well, also, in other areas of the hotel, like outside various rooms where things are reported to have happened, they have little plaques outside. And this is all stories from people who've stayed here.
Correct.
They have little like postcards at the front desk that are basically like, hey, tell us what happened during your stay.
Yep. I heard that. That was a bang. Yeah. And it sounded like it came from the count room.
1940s? Is that
that's
accurate to Benny Binion?
Yeah.
But yeah, so they have.
I'm gonna adjust this a little bit.
Experiences. And they have a screen in the lobby where they kind of just cycle through different experiences and what rooms they were in. And then if you go to those rooms, there's a little thing outside that'll show you those experiences as well.
Yeah.
There's one outside our room, outside 400.
Yeah. There's a lot of documented activity in this room.
New.
Yeah, this device is new. You matter. Well, thank you.
That was.
I appreciate that.
That might have been the first. I got something like that.
Hi, Carlos. Carlos said hi again.
Hello.
My mic's on, right? Yeah, just making sure my mic's on. So.
Wicked.
So everybody knows we are live right now, and we are also filming for our episodes on the channel. We are getting activity. There's the flashlight again.
Yep. This is probably the best live we've done yet from a location. Because one, we're able to stay live, and 2, we got stuff like really starting to pick up.
Yeah, I don't know how long we're gonna stay live, guys, but we're gonna. Your name? My name is John. Can you tell us your name? We already introduced ourselves. Once again, my name is John.
And I'm Troy.
We're here just to document your presence.
And to communicate
with you. Shell, we're going to stay live as much as we can. The issue with doing the whole investigation live is it distracts from filming the episodes. And what happens is the episode becomes me just talking to the people in chat, and then you've already watched it live, so then the episodes don't get watched. But we're going to stay live for a while. Dude, do you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
K2 over there is hitting.
K2 on the bed was hitting too.
Can you go near any of these red lights?
Wrong?
Wrong, okay. Can you go near any of these red lights you see around the room? It said here. It just said here.
Where?
And the light just came on. Flashlight just came on.
Wisdom.
Okay, if you're here, we see that you can use the flashlight. Can you affect any of these other devices? Can you go near any of the red lights, make them change colors for us? Had enough. What have you had enough of? Have you had enough of us being here already?
Wife?
Trying to be quiet because we've been getting a lot of knocks that sound like it's coming from the count room. So just so you know, right outside of our door is the door to the old count room. Again, this room we're in used to be Benny Binion's office, and then the count room was right outside his office door. Now, nobody goes in the count room because of all the activity in there, and supposedly that's where a lot of violent activity occurred back during those days. You know, Benny Binion was essentially like a mobster. Even though he was a cowboy, he handled things like the mob did. So, what did it say?
I'm always here.
Okay, are we speaking with Benny Binion? Benny Binion, if that's you, can you go near any of these devices to let us know and confirm? Dude, this picture has been up for a while.
Well, it looks like...
And that doesn't usually happen. That's... Okay, there it goes. Okay. Benny Binion, we know that we're in your office. We hope that's okay. We're not here to cause any harm or any disrespect. I just got the name Bert. Do any of you guys in the chat have any questions you'd like us to ask while we're in this room? Yeah, I think that was smart putting the laser grid there since the shadow detector went off.
Yeah, right.
Okay. We see that you like the flashlight. We can see that. I got battle. Okay, can you turn that flashlight off for me?
Around?
Shell, we've got a bunch of devices out right now. We've got 2 different kinds of tripwires out. We've got a music box out.
3 REM-PODs,
We have
2 K2
actually
meters.
4 REM pods because, or 5, because we have
yeah, right.
we have the 3 REM pods. We have the Stogie pod over on the end table. Then we have a REM pod in the bathroom. So we have a lot of devices out right now, and we may start narrowing down some devices, just because maybe there's too many. But we like to start out with all our bases covered. So, a girl was killed. Was there a girl killed in this room? That wouldn't surprise me. What was the girl's name that was killed in this room? Whoa.
Dude.
Possessed.
Okay.
We're not doing any kind of possessions or anything like that tonight.
July.
Was that you banging over by the count room? Oh.
That was a really quick flashlight. Of course.
Yeah. Shell wants to know,
Draco?
are there too many devices out for you?
Draco Malfoy. Oh.
Do we need to take some of these devices away? You can drain energy from these devices if you need energy to interact with them. Once again, dude, there are so many knocks coming from the count room. Yes, thank you. Can you turn that flashlight off? Dude, what are all those knocks coming from the count room?
I don't know, dude.
I mean, we know nobody's in there because nobody goes in there.
Right. I mean,
they told us it's been locked and nobody's been in there for years.
Positive.
Okay.
Even our driver, when we went on the in Benny's limo,
yeah,
he's a security guard, and he was like, "Yeah, no one goes in there."
Shell, no, nobody's allowed in.
Cocaine.
Nobody's allowed in the old count room. As a matter of fact, this room for the longest time was not available for people to go in. From what I've been told, Shell, the reason why nobody goes in the count room, I'm buried down the road. I'd be curious to know where Benny Binion's buried.
Yeah.
From what I was told, Shell, the reason nobody goes in the count room is because it's like super active and nobody wants to go in there. Screaming Goober, we are conducting a paranormal investigation of Benny Binion's old office at Hotel Apache in Las Vegas. So yeah, Shell, that's the reason that I was given. Let me ask this question again. Are there too many devices out for you? Can you turn on the flashlight and answer yes? And if so, we will start eliminating some of them. Thank you, Screaming Goober. Yeah, we enjoy doing this. Yeah, those bangs, there's some pretty loud bangs coming from behind the bathroom, which is where the old count room is. And from my understanding, Benny Binion was very protective of that count room.
I'll prove I'm here. What did you say?
Elegance. And I also heard that there was some, mob style activity that happened in that count room, if you know what I mean. Okay. You guys were being pretty active. Now you've slowed down a little bit. Whoa, there's the flashlight. Screaming Goober said he's had some pretty creepy stuff happening in his room recently. Like he'll hear knocking at his door and closet door, and he opens his door and nobody's there.
Creepy.
Our remains. Yeah, that's creepy, and that's kind of similar to what's happening right now. We're getting knocks coming from the count room, and nobody's in there. We know that for sure. Benny Binion, are you going to communicate with us tonight?
Sad.
Okay. That's weird because on this I had I'm sad a little while ago. Justin, hi, how are you? Traveling T, I don't know what door it's going to shut. The bathroom door is like a sliding door. But if it could shut that, that would be amazing. So, if you can, shut that door. Thank you, Shell. Yeah, everybody make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. We are filming for our episodes that are going up on the channel. It said, yes, I can. So yeah, like and comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. We investigate as much as we can at many different locations, so. Did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're hearing a bunch of noises coming from the count room area, guys.
Hi.
Hi, how are you? Once again, my name is John.
And I'm Troy. What's your name? Left.
And Screaming Goober said, would you throw hands with a ghost if you could?
Dude, I could try throwing hands with a ghost and catch nothing.
All right. Yeah, I don't think it would do any good, honestly. People have seen me. Okay. Well, feel free to show yourself to us tonight. We've got multiple cameras that you can manifest in front of. We got a laser grid there in the bathroom. We know you were setting off the shadow detector. So if you want to walk through that laser grid so we can see you, that would be incredible. Traveling T said he'll rock a ghost jaw.
I respect that kind of moxie.
All right. We're just going to kind of sit and see what happens, guys, because we've had a lot of stuff happening already.
Even while we were setting up.
Yeah. Justin, do you mean like a like an EM pump or something like that?
The TV just said out.
Well, we're not going anywhere. We're going to be here all night. So you're more than welcome to interact with us. Yeah, Justin, we have used an EM pump on previous investigations. We've kind of had hit and miss success with them, so it could just be we don't have a good enough EM pump. But we do have one that we have used on past investigations. Didn't really seem to do a whole lot for us. That's like flowers that you would put on top of a coffin or something.
Yeah, at a funeral.
Yeah. 2 lights. Well, there's a lot of lights. So could you go near some of those lights and make them change colors for us? It just called me a wanker. It literally just called me a wanker, guys. And it just said forest. I don't know what relevance that would have, but...
I mean, we can... Colin? We can add that to the long list of things you've been called at locations.
Right. All right, Screaming Goober wants me to ask you, 100 humans or 1 gorilla, who's going to win?
Thank you. Finally someone said it.
Traveling T said 100 humans.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
That was 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Here, let's try something. Can you finish this? Okay. It didn't like shaving a haircut. So we're going to be here all night if that's okay. And we're going to be running multiple sessions. Yeah, Shell, we left the haunted dolls back in the studio. We have more coming, by the way. I'll introduce you to them next time I go live with them. Yeah. This is sacred land.
Well, I mean,
Shell asked why more dolls. Well,
yeah, I asked the same thing, you know.
yeah. You know, when you start to collect something, you have to add to the collection. So I do have a few more coming. And I'm going to bring back the ones. So if you remember the Halloween special we did last year, I'm going to be bringing those dolls back to the studio when I go up for our investigation. I'll actually be at Chris's house for an investigation this weekend, and I'm going to bring those dolls back as well. Traveling T wants to know what year... Or what is your birthday? What year is your birthday? When were you born? What year? This just said, my name is Virginia. Is there a Virginia here with us?
If there's a Virginia here with us, could you touch one of those red lights, please?
You are kind. We're trying to be kind. Like I said, we don't mean any disrespect.
This place ever catch on fire?
I don't know, but that's a crazy looking picture.
Dude,
so
everywhere
we just got this picture on GhostTube Seer of a building burning. So that's kind of interesting. But no, I don't know that this place ever caught fire.
I don't like how much fire stuff we've been getting.
Screaming Goober wants to know, how did you die? Can you tell us how you died? I swear that just...
Hospital?
Okay, did you die in the hospital? I swear that just sounded like footsteps, like right outside our door.
Uh-huh.
Avoid.
Avoid what?
What is it that we need to avoid? Buzzing. Okay.
Scene?
All right.
Hello?
That K2 is still hitting over there.
The one on the bed is not as frequent, but it is going.
Yvonne said hi. Hello. How are you?
Welcome in.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. What is that noise that I'm hearing right now? Flashing.
I mean, the K2
Okay.
is technically flashing.
Yeah, we see the meter flashing.
Heaven.
If you go near the red lights, they will flash different colors.
Maybe I should give them a demonstration.
Go ahead. Show them how it works. So Troy's going to show you how to use the device. So can you do that? All the red lights you see, they work that same way. So feel free to go near any of them. Alright, just got a picture of, what the hell is that, dude?
Okay, so it looks like a dude with almost like a lasso walking out of a fire.
Yeah. Oh, that's weird.
Gonna be honest, my first thought when I saw like the dude in the fire was probably like Evil Knievel or something.
I've been here 400 years. Well, that was long before the hotel, so.
Well, it did tell us earlier that this is
Sacred land, yeah.
Oh, it just said, am I on video?
Yes, you are on video. Would you like to show yourself?
Can you interact with one of our devices on video? Ah, I think it just said 15. We'll have to review that on the Phasm camera.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not paying too much attention to that because we'll be able to review it.
Dude, I'm trying to like bounce around between all this stuff.
Shell, Binion's itself is a pretty big hotel and casino.
It's bigger than we thought it was.
Hotel Apache is essentially a smaller hotel that's attached to Binion's. And so it's 3 floors. There's a lot of rooms. And room 400, which is where we are, which is Benny Binion's old office, it's the only room up here other than the count room.
Which no one has access to.
Right. So this is his office was, out of the way. And if you didn't know where it was, you wouldn't even know it was here.
Luckily, they gave us good directions on finding our way up. Otherwise, we would have been real lost.
Yes. So yeah, it's a fairly, it's a decent sized place. But the Binion's as a whole is, a big casino hotel for back when when Benny Binion was around. Now you've got these mega resorts here in Vegas. So it's safe.
Yeah, we're not all that far from the Circa, and that's huge.
Shell, yes, we can, and we will be doing that tonight. We are going to take some devices out in front of the count room and, a camera and see if we can get any activity out there. Yeah. Traveling T said, tell it it's going to be here for another 400 years with that attitude.
I'm a good person.
Okay. Well, we're glad you're a good person. We're good people. We're friendly. We're not here to cause any trouble. You smell that? Captain. Now the weird thing is we have been getting a faint smell of like a musky cologne in the room.
Also,
and in the bathroom we've been getting the smell of cigar smoke.
But all the rooms in this hotel are non-smoking.
Correct. Now we do have over on the end table there, if you are a cigar smoker, which Benny Binion I believe you were, Captain again. There is a cigar over there on the end table. Feel free to grab it. We brought it for you.
Don't rush off. Well, we're not rushing anywhere. We're here for a while. We're spending the night, so come hang out. Let's have some fun.
It said, hello, my friend. Hello. And
Hello there.
Thank you for calling us your friend. It just said them. Oh, I don't like that picture.
No.
At all.
No. Not here for that.
Yeah, I don't like that.
No thanks. from the pit.
Oh, yeah, that looks like it's from the pit.
I'm all for a good mosh pit.
Mandy. I just got the name Mandy. Is there a Mandy here with us? If you go near any of these devices, you can confirm that you are here. Traveling T said, "Oh, I'm here for that." I guess talking about the demonic picture that came up.
I couldn't read what that word said, but okay.
Yeah, it's gotten pretty quiet. I haven't heard any more knocks recently. It said hope. Yeah, we're hoping that you're gonna be more active tonight. But we know it's still kind of early, so. I mean, it gave us a pretty good rush of.
Is that a fireplace?
Yeah. It gave us a pretty good rush of activity there in the beginning.
I loved to sing.
Okay. So were you a performer here in the hotel?
Like a cabaret singer or something?
Where am I? I don't know. We can't see you, so you're going to have to set off a device so we know where you are.
Just go touch something. Take your pick.
Malevolence. All right. The
Okay.
flashlight just came on.
Well, at least we're getting that again.
Yeah.
Can you turn off the flashlight for us, please? So close.
There
Nice,
you go.
thank
Thank
you.
you.
Okay, how about a different device? The flashlight's cool. How about one of the red lights? They're not gonna harm you. They're gonna make some noise and they're gonna make fun little colors that we can see.
My bones.
Ruin?
Well, with the stories I've heard of what's happened in this room and the count room, I'm sure there could be some bones around here somewhere.
I hope it's not like a bones in the wall situation.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It very well could be.
Yeah.
Andrea. Is there an Andrea here with us?
Equal.
Okay.
1.
We've been running this session for about an hour.
Give or take.
So, and
Oh.
there's the bell.
See, you were about to say, I think we're going to call this session for now.
Yeah, I
And
was.
As soon as you do.
I was getting ready to say we should probably go ahead and take a break. Shell wants to know if you were buried in the building. K2's still hitting over there.
Yeah. It's getting various degrees of hits, too.
Yeah. Well, thank you for touching the bell.
Can we get one of those red lights? One time, please.
Thumb screw.
Huh?
It said thumb screw.
Or we can play a game with the little pink lights on the floor. If you go near them, they'll change colors. No noise on that one. Snooker?
Huh. Okay.
Hello? Should I hit him with the sea dangerous?
Let's see. I just got ghost. Mine just said ghost. And the light just
Flashlight
came on. Okay. 1900s. That
So I got
fits right in.
1940s, you got
Yeah.
1900s.
If you'd like to, whoa. I thought I just saw a quick
Hey,
something in the laser grid.
hey Shell, if you're still in chat, I don't know if this is in any way relevant, but my Spirit Talker Light just said Shelly.
Yeah, just a second ago, I thought I seen in the top left of the laser grid.
Something.
Yeah, it.
I mean, that would track with the shadow detector from earlier.
Yeah.
Potentially.
But it was out of the corner of my eye, so I can't be absolutely sure. But it looked like something passed through the grid. Shell said, "Not cool." Okay, should we take a break? And maybe we'll readjust some devices, maybe remove some devices.
The TV just said now.
Okay.
Man.
Yeah, let me see. The words are. Let's see if I can adjust it a little bit.
Depravity? Is that what it said?
Yep.
Aha. Yes, it's me.
Okay. Answer. And there's
Cemetery.
the flashlight.
Okay.
Matthew, we are at Hotel Apache
Binions.
in Las Vegas investigating Benny Binion's old office.
Yeah.
And Shell wants to know why it said Shelly.
Shell, I wish I had the answer for you. I have no clue. I was just hanging out, and I was like, well, that's new. Here, I'm gonna try it. Can someone finish this? I guess not.
Matthew said he played at the old casino at Binion's.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Very, very cool.
Well, the casino's still here. There's still people down there playing. What did it say?
Destruction.
Destruction. Okay. And we just got an image of a lady in a red dress.
Isn't the lady in red
That was it.
Virginia City?
Mizpah in Tonopah.
Oh yeah, Tonopah.
Yeah. What am I seeing? Do you see this little?
That little blue light?
No. This shape right here. But I look over there, I don't see it. Do you see what I'm talking about?
Yeah, on the floor.
Yeah.
I think it's the reflection from where
Okay.
that bright red light is coming down, because I can kind of see it if I stand up.
Okay. Hopefully that's what it is. That's weird.
I mean,
Yeah, that must be what it is. Listen out for me, it said. And then it said dress. When I had that lady in the red dress, it said dress. Then it said
it just
listen
said
out.
growl after it said listen out.
Okay. Ooh, and I'm getting the chills right now, too. Traveling T wants to know if you know their name.
Oh, we don't. But
And Shell just said, Troy, don't let Papa John in this. I got to get a snack and let my dogs out.
man, why do you gotta put it on me?
Shell, don't worry. If we take a break, we'll be back live. It's
I don't know. I mean,
But we also have to think about filming for the channel as well.
right.
And trying to do both, it's a little distracting, but we know you. And then the light came on. Do you know me from the last time I was here? I wasn't in this room. I was in a different room. But is that what you're referring to? Shell said you always say that. Well, Shell, we did try to go live from the Patterson house, and that wasn't me. That was a connection issue. YouTube ended the stream, and it was just a mess. This just said justice.
Alive.
You know what? Can you grab me a water?
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, we are waiting. Effort.
Hey, dude. When the laser grid's blue like that, it's picking up a cold spot, right?
Yeah, I see it. The whole thing is blue. No, we didn't pay $15 for these waters. We bought these and brought them ourselves. Light just came on.
Oh, I just got Olivia on my spirit top. Is there an Olivia here with us? Is that you?
Oh wow, Matthew, that's crazy. Yeah, night vision can definitely pick up some orbs. We have our static cameras that we have in the corner are both night vision. The year is 2025. What year is it for you? What's the last year you remember? And Matthew, I'm sorry to hear about your wife. Our condolences. What did it say?
Leave me alone.
Why do you want us to leave you alone? We're not trying to disturb you. We just want to interact with you, communicate with you, document your presence here.
Does somebody want this cigar? Anybody?
Do me a favor, go in there, turn that shadow detector off and back on. There you go. Building. Yeah, we are in the Binion's building. Yep, there's the bell. Okay. Thank you for ringing that bell. I just said Jesus.
Gratitude.
If that was you that rang the bell, can you go near one of these red lights and make it change colors?
We will also accept the pink lights on the ground.
A lot. Is there too many devices out? Just got an image of some clowns. Kind of creepy looking clowns.
Wait. I think we had that image yesterday.
No, the one yesterday was different.
Was it?
Yeah. My arms. What about your arms? You're going to have to give us more information. There's the bell again. Do you want to use the bell to answer our questions? You can ring it once for yes, twice for no. I'm attached to the forest. Okay. Well, so far we've had the dead bell, the flashlight. We have had the devil's toy box, the shadow detector, and the tripwire. I'm thinking maybe we should start turning some devices off. Like, why don't we, let's eliminate the flashlight. Try to force them to go to other devices. Let's kill the K2 that's there on the bed. Let's go ahead and kill the proximity sensor for now. Hypothermia.
That's the third time tonight.
Yeah. What do we got over there on the chair? The static detector and cat ball, right?
Yes.
Why don't we turn those off and let's try moving that REM pod over there.
This REM-POD?
Yeah. Try changing it with the one on the bed. Let's see. Put it on the bed, see if it continues that. What is going on?
It's just that REM pod too. Let me just try.
Let's put it over here. See if it does the same thing over here. And I just put a fresh battery in that one.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Now try to put that other one on the chair. There we go. All right. So we've eliminated some devices. So now that we've removed some devices, can you interact with some of these other devices that you have not interacted with? Listen out. We're listening. What did it say?
REM.
Okay. What are we listening for? Are you going to do something for us?
Second time we got call in.
Okay.
Can.
Okay, are you saying you can interact with these other devices? If so, let's do it.
Bottom.
What if we move around? Is that what you're wanting?
Have we been too stationary? Is that what's going on here?
I'm really here.
Okay.
Okay.
Where here?
Can you show us where you are? Can you set off any of these devices for us? We believe you're really here, but for some reason, you're not interacting with us.
Are you in need of more energy? You are free to take energy from any of our devices in here to set other ones off. Nothing that we have placed out will harm you. He's a miner, but like, you know, pickaxe type.
Mm-hmm.
Please believe us.
Oh, we believe you.
We believe you. We just want to see you interact with some of our stuff. We have other people watching. You are on video. They want to admire it would be very admirable if you touched some of these devices. You know, we know that you were working with the flashlight earlier, but we want to see if you can trigger anything else. You know, the dead bell's been going off. If you can hit a REM pod, that would be super duper cool. We can get down with that.
Whoa.
That's not you, that's not vibration, dude.
Yeah, that wasn't me.
Okay, so, hi chat. The Devil's Toy Box just went off. I'm not sure if we really caught it because Dad's standing in front of it, but I think you could see it there just a little bit.
Okay, was that you trying to show me that you were there with me?
Yeah, Shell, that's a good idea.
What?
How many spirits and or entities are in the room with us? Can you give us, whoa? What'd your spirit talker say?
Myself.
Okay. I thought that said many family members, and I was like, okay, it says many family memories.
Well,
but
Benny Binion's family.
Yeah.
He could have a lot of memories here.
I just missed a word on the TV. I hope that wasn't an answer. Again, could you tell us how many spirits are here with us right now?
I see you over here flashing this K2. Okay.
Oh, box.
It
didn't shut though.
No, but it triggered.
So
are you over
chat,
here? I'm getting the
that
chill
right there
here.
is our box, and it didn't shut this time. And Dad's getting the chills. 6!
6.
It just said Captain. I heard it for sure. All right, and then we just got this picture on the Ghost Tube Seer of like, I can't tell if those are like a woman and a little girl in like some kind of old Victorian dress, or if they're mannequins, but
This just said they left me.
Huh. They left me, huh?
Are there 6 of you here right now?
Also,
while I'm over here, I want to try to fix this camera because
it's kind of crooked.
It looks extremely crooked.
For everyone in chat, just FYI, if you have any questions you want us to ask, feel free to drop that down there.
Does that look straighter to you?
Yes, significantly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, good. All right.
I think so.
Okay. Now, while I was over here, this one's crooked too.
Jeez. Okay, if there's 6 of you in here, I know one of you, at the very least, can touch one of these red lights. Now, if I could get 3 of you to do it and set them all off at the same time, that'd be incredible. But let's start small. And
that was me. And it just said, yes, I did.
What fell? The power bank?
Yeah, but I'm just going to leave it on the floor.
Okay. Can you reset the box while you're over there too?
Yeah, I will. Try to fix something and I make it worse.
All right. So again, if there are 6 of you in here, Dorothy, is there Dorothy here with us? Dorothy,
That's me.
If you're here, please touch one of these red lights so that we can better get an idea of where you're at and communicate with you.
Well, I'm trying to move around the room to see if you'll interact with me.
Yeah, maybe dividing up our energy was the plan.
It's time to be careful.
Be careful of what?
What do I need to be careful of?
Maybe they're telling you to be careful because of the battery pack.
Can you tell me what to be careful of?
I'd come out there with you, but I feel like one of us has to read chat. So.
Yeah. Just follow the line. Since Shell won't let us end it and take a break.
Oh boy.
I'm hearing knocking over here.
Yeah? Towards the counting room?
Yep. In the bathroom, on this back wall. I just got the name Edna. Is there an Edna here with us? Machete.
Shell said, oh, okay, now it's my...
Hold on.
Sorry, Shell, hold, please.
Dude, this wall is freaking vibrating.
Huh?
Bro, get your camera.
Dude, I don't think that was you. All right, hang on, chat. I'm gonna be back in.
There's like knocking, and you can hear it through the wall, and you can feel it. Listen. Manifest. Dude, there's noises in the fucking count room right now. Dude, put your, get right there to the corner and
Here.
put your head over there.
Take that from me. The rumors are true?
Dude, get right there on that corner. Do you hear it? Do you hear that?
Yes, I hear it, obviously.
Put your hand on the wall.
That makes no sense.
Dude, it sounds like there's a bunch of work going on in there.
Right, here, you know what? Just... Right, this is gonna trip the music box, unfortunately, but...
So that door right there is the count room. And the music box is going off because Troy is over there. But it literally sounds like just on the other side of this wall where the count room is, it sounds like there's a bunch of working going on in there. Did you hear that?
Yes.
Dude, what the... Bellatrix.
I thought it said deliveries, and I was like, okay.
Dude, that makes no sense. What did it say?
What said fuck you?
Don't sleep here. So Troy's just said F you, and this said don't sleep here. I don't know, guys. This is starting to get... The stuff coming through is getting crazy, even though we're not getting a whole lot of activity with the devices. We're hearing noises. We're getting all this weird stuff coming through. I don't know. Well, we are going to sleep here. Dude, this is wild. It literally sounds like a bunch of work going on over there. But we know it's not. Oh.
It just said camera.
Yeah, we have a lot of cameras. Are you going to show yourself on one of them? This just said Ron. Dude, I can't believe yours said F you and then mine said don't sleep here.
Maybe it's a sign, man.
Well, maybe it'll start picking up. I mean, I would think if you didn't want us to sleep here, you would be showing us a lot more activity than this. Shell said she couldn't do it. Curiosity would have her breaking into the count room.
Oh, believe me, I thought about it. My name is Betty.
Is there a Betty here with us right now? Who is that told us not to sleep here? Benny Binion, is that you?
Don't provoke us. Again.
I'm not provoking. I'm asking a question. Benny Binion. Okay. There was the bell. Benny Binion, why don't you want us to sleep here?
Probably because it's his room.
This is no longer your office. This is now a room that people stay in. I don't know how many people stay in this room, but it is available to stay in. Shell, the bell can be used in many different ways. It can be used for like yes/no responses where, you know, one ding is yes, two dings is no. And then other times like that where it said people keep running. So maybe that's why people don't stay here. They leave. So like when I said, Benny Binion, was that you telling us not to sleep here? The bell dinged once. So that could symbolize that was him saying that. But it's triggered by EMF, so my name. Is it because I keep saying
Benny Binion?
Yeah. Well, Benny Binion, if that's you and you're here, I know you were a rough and tough cowboy.
This just said not.
Okay. But if you want to gather up some power and interact with some of these devices, you know, you can always try to change our mind. Revulsion? I don't even know what that means.
Explain.
Spirit. Okay. Well, we know there's spirits here. Can any of the spirits here in this room interact with any of these devices that we have out? And Shell, just so you know, we did remove some devices, so we'll see if that makes a difference or not.
That looked like it said like because. Parent. Maleficence. He has his eye on you.
Okay. Well, see, that's the advantage. You can see us. We can't see you. So unless you interact with these devices, we have no idea where you are.
Yep.
Horses.
Well,
He was a cowboy. He liked his horses. We do know that.
calm. Whoa.
And then the bell just went off. Thank you.
Ready.
Okay. We're ready. We've been ready. We are ready for you to start interacting.
Can we get anything with those red lights? Somebody touch one of those antennas. You're gonna love it, I promise.
Hatred.
Ooh.
Well, we're not trying to make you hate us.
Yeah, no, nothing like that. That K2's been very consistent, at least.
Yeah.
What the heck?
My name is Iris.
Iris, if you're here, please touch one of the red lights. If you're not Iris, please touch one of the red lights.
Shell, we just got Iris. We've had Dorothy.
Don't forget we got Shelly earlier.
Yeah, we've had a bunch of names tonight. Earlier, when we asked how many spirits were here, it said 6. If there are 6 spirits here, there's no reason that one of you can't interact with these devices. She said we can pretend the Shelly one didn't happen.
I don't know. I mean, it's documented. It's on video. And it's on the live. We can't scrub that.
It'll be in the episode as well.
Whoops.
Should have let me take a break when I wanted to. Oh, wow.
What?
Look at this and look at the
that
phone. Guys, we just got these pictures, this picture of these old phones, and there on
Here,
that nightstand.
I'm gonna go put my light on it.
Yeah. On that nightstand, there is a phone that looks just like that. Can you see that? Wow. That's trippy. That looks just like that phone, dude.
All right, guys, I'm on the move. Show me something. Like, seriously, just... That easy. Just a little something. Oh!
Oh, tripwire just went off. Okay.
The
Well,
only thing that sucks is I had it in frame.
well, my camera should have had it. Yeah, my camera caught it. Should have.
It's just gonna be hard to see it because it's pink and the whole bathroom is just bright red.
And actually, I take that back. The TV antenna might have been in the way. I don't know. We'll see.
I should have it, but yeah. In some
Okay.
way, shape, or form, it'll probably have been caught.
So we saw the tripwire just go off, fall.
Dolls move? Okay, how crazy would it be if we get back to the house and, like, 2 of the dolls are off the shelves?
Shell wants to know what year you were born. Can you tell us what year you were born? Logan, not that we know of.
Freezing?
It just said, don't sleep here again. Why do you keep telling us not to sleep here? What's going to happen if we sleep here? And there goes the devil's toy box. Okay. We've actually had that trigger quite a bit compared to...
A handful of times at this point.
Yeah. Can you tell us why you're so against us sleeping here?
Captain.
Residual.
Could be residual energy from the counting room.
Yeah.
You know? It's weird, dude.
Yeah, I don't know what all those noises are coming from the counting room, but there's nobody in there, so... I'm still tripping on the the phone thing, dude.
It's weird.
We're hiding here. Why are you hiding? You don't have to hide. We're not here to cause any harm or be disrespectful. We're actually here to interact with you. I don't like that picture. And there goes the devil's toy box again.
And it didn't shut.
Yeah, that's weird. So the devil's toy box is triggering. One of the sensors that represents a humidity change is triggering. That wasn't you.
If that was me, it would have been orange, but also, like, think about
Right.
how hard I would have had to put my water bottle down on top of this fridge to vibrate
Right.
that and that and that.
Shell wants to know if you want to come play poker.
That was weird.
My name is John.
My name is Troy. Myself.
You keep asking our name. We've introduced ourselves multiple times.
Oh.
I know one thing. I'm glad we don't do a lot of these back-to-back investigations because it's
I'm
tiring.
relaxed, dude. Don't get me wrong, it's cool, but
My name is Eleanor.
Eleanor.
Is there an Eleanor here with us?
Can you touch a red light, please?
Eleanor, was that you that asked our names? The children play games. Okay, are there children spirits in here with us? I still can't get over the
shadow detector?
the shadow detector and then all the noises from the count room.
Victoria? Is there a Victoria? If there's a Victoria, could you activate one of our devices? Let us know you're here.
If you guys happen to see anything in that laser grid in the bathroom, please let me know.
Yeah, if you guys see anything, and we just throw it in chat, even if we did call it out, because I don't know exactly how much of a delay there might be on the live, if there is any, but like that might be the only downside to having a good amount of equipment out and only two of us. The odds that we're gonna miss something, the TV just said dress.
Okay.
It's been a while since we had a dress picture.
Look out for lights. Okay. Does that mean you're going to make these lights change?
Please?
We're looking out. We're waiting for you to do that.
You light up my life. Smith? Dude, why is my spirit talker almost dead?
Yeah, I don't know.
What is going on here?
Battery drain.
Beg thine pardon. No, I have the... spirit chat over here just in case, but still looking out for light.
Please stay back. What are we staying back from?
The counting room.
Shell said, can we call you Lester?
Anyone?
It said, of course. So, Shell, I don't know if that was a response to your question, but it did just say, of course. They really could have gave us more pillows on that bed. I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like...
Is that a total of 5, the round one, and then
Yeah,
2 each of the small ones?
I think, I don't know.
Well, I only need 1. You can have...
So apparently, Shell has been doing some research, and Lester is Benny Binion's biological name.
Indeed.
And
okay.
When she told me to ask that, I got, of course, and there goes the Devil's Toy Box again. Okay.
Time for me to get it back up. Oh, jeez.
What'd you do, hit the TV?
Yes. Yeah, that time it was me. Speaking.
Shell wants to know if you're answering her because she is a girl. It's just said home.
I have many regrets.
Okay. Well, I'm sure with the life you led, you probably did have many regrets.
Okay, there's a couple different ways that I can interpret this picture. I'm gonna be honest. It's not like 1-to-1, but the first thing I thought of was it's in Lord of the Rings when they're trying to get out of Moria and they're crossing the bridge, and then Gandalf like stops to face the Balrog and he's like, "You shall not pass."
Okay, we've been running this session for almost 2 hours, and you've given us a little bit, but we're looking for more.
Lester, can you touch any of these red lights, please? You are confident?
I don't know, but if you don't start interacting with us, then we may do what you asked us not to do and just go to sleep and sleep here.
Didn't yours say I've been here for 400 years earlier?
Yeah, and you know what's weird about that? What's the room number?
400.
So that's kind of interesting. Nurturing. And look, there's a barn with a horse. Maybe one of Benny Binion's other properties. You know, if Benny Binion is here, we took a ride in your Cadillac limousine earlier.
That was pretty cool, not gonna lie.
I gotta say, you definitely knew how to ride in style. You had the whole Jack Daniels bar in the back. It was nice. I'm sure that stood out when you drove around town or rode around town in that, because we got a lot of looks in it ourselves today.
Andrea?
Is there an Andrea here? You know, I'm really shocked that we have not had one REM-POD hit
I know.
all night.
I've been really pushing for those REM-POD hits and we've gotten nothing.
But we have gotten the Devil's Toy Box triggering quite a bit, which is unusual.
We've got dead bell and flashlight activity, so I mean...
Shadow detector. Boy. Okay.
You never played God... hey, that just said help, I think. Okay, you never played God of War, I don't think. But in the new ones, Kratos has his little son. He always calls him boy.
Huh. I don't know, you guys. This bed is looking awfully comfortable. Shell, there goes the bell.
And mine just said dolls move.
Shell said, "Don't be a quitter." Oh, I'm not. I'm not a quitter. I am tired.
Man, Shell, if we were quitters, we wouldn't even shown up today.
Yeah, today's a rough day. We were up late last night investigating. We don't typically do back-to-back investigations
We
because
usually need at least a day in between just to...
yeah, we usually like to have a day in between to kind of recuperate, but the way this week is scheduled with what we have to do as far as investigations, it was kind of a must to do a back-to-back last night and tonight.
Well, like, even, you know, Patterson...
Dude, that just
that's
triggered.
temperature rising.
Yeah, that's
red.
That's a temperature rise.
And it's still
And it didn't
closed,
shut.
dude.
Yeah. Excuse me. Three children here. Okay. Well, if there are 3 children here, we've got a lot of toys for you to play with.
That looks like the staircase right outside our room.
Yeah.
I like
This
down
literally-
to the U.
This literally looks like the staircase that leads up to the room we're in.
Yeah. Like
The window
even this
design,
part
everything.
right here.
Yeah.
Because like there's like a U-turn you got to make to keep going
Right.
back up.
That's crazy. So we had a temperature rise on
Misery.
Misery. Well, if there's 3 children here, we've got toys out here for you to play with.
Like the red lights. Somebody please touch a red light.
Here, let me do this. Benny Binion, I know you were all about your money. Here's an offering for you. Come on and get it. Let's make something happen.
Do you want me to put this with one of the REM pods?
Nah. Let's just see.
Oh yeah, we took a photo with your $1 million earlier, Benny.
Yeah. We saw your $1 million stash downstairs. We took a picture with it.
That picture will be getting uploaded to our social media probably soon.
Yes, it will. Okay, we are approaching the 2-hour mark and we need to...
Are you recording?
Yes, we are recording.
Come on, do something for the camera.
Right. We definitely have to get some... We're going to have to charge some of this equipment. My phone is almost dead, which means if it dies...
The live is almost over.
Yeah. If it dies, the live is done. It said, she just said, see, it doesn't want you to stop recording. Well, even when we stop the live to take our break and charge some devices, there will still be cameras rolling, trust me.
Yeah, I mean, there's going to be stuff like...
Hold on, I'm getting that musky cologne again. What is that? Dude. That is so weird. Is that your cologne that we're smelling? I knocked. Okay, can you knock again? I didn't hear you knock. Oh.
Yeah, I definitely heard that.
Thank you.
It's a bad idea.
Shell said, y'all need to hire me so I can be more involved. What do you want? What position do you think we should hire you for? You want to come investigate so I can sleep? Just got a picture of an owl. And I've got that cologne smell again.
Dude, if that thing says Captain one more time, I'm gonna lose it.
I know. Mine's almost dead.
Yeah, mine too. Stoned. So, like, can we do the red light thing or not?
I mean, you did knock, so we could hear. Shell said she could help with all our socials since she's so far away, or else she would investigate.
Maybe when the Paranormal Task Force takes over Canada. It's gonna be like I mean, I used to be in a band. It'll be like a tour, pretty much. It's gonna be the Canadian Takeover Tour.
It just said you are brave. Okay.
I'm braving the battle against sleep. We need you to help us. Is
What
mine just
What
said.
do you need help with?
If it's energy related, you can take energy out of any of these devices. I mean, it seems like you're taking energy out of my spirit talker here. Golly, that TV. Okay. Red lights. Anybody for the red lights? Anybody for any device? How about that cigar? How about the bell? How about the box? What exactly did you need help with anyway?
Shell, no, we haven't done the Spirit Box yet. We're gonna be doing the Estes method once we take our break and come back. It said invoke. So we will be doing the Estes method. We're gonna end up taking a break, charging some of our devices, and then we will be back doing the Estes as well as some other things. So,
Rich.
yeah, we know you
Benny,
were.
if you're here, we know you were rich.
Yep, we know you were rich.
But I guess, they always say you can't take it with you, right?
All right, so my phone is literally about to die. So, Shell, I know you're gonna hate this, but we have to take a break. And when we get some,
Thank you for listening.
when we get some charge in my phone, and we'll be going back live, and we will be doing the Estes method, and hopefully the activity will start to pick up for us. So with that being said, let me turn the camera around. Shell, we will be back. All right, but we're gonna go ahead and take a break, charge my phone.
Was it facing me or you?
No, it's facing me.
Okay.
I'm the one talking. I'm the important one.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, we will be back, and we're gonna get some charge going, and then we'll go back live before we do the Estes. All right. So keep your eye on the channel. We will be going live again. Troy, say bye.
Bye, YouTube.
All right. We'll see you guys in just a bit.